First of all, what is your reaction to all of this? What exactly happened?
My reaction towards everything that's happening right now, I feel totally humiliated. I was embarrassed in front of my entire country, and I feel like I always hear them say that people don't accept our dancehall culture, but I've never experienced it, and it's my first time experiencing such humiliation, and that's really what I felt. Mr. Salmon, who is, I think, the promoter, he's saying that he felt a little bit uncomfortable when I was performing my dancehall song. But I asked, when I came off stage, my same song that I was trying to perform was played for a group of dancers who was dressed in short shorts and just a little skimpily top. But because they have on a little feather, you weren't feeling a little, as though you say you were feeling some type of way when I was performing. You didn't feel any way when they were dancing to the same song. And he was saying because it's a Brazilian culture, so it didn't come off that way. So I'm just in shock right now when he said that. And I just feel like there's a lot of hypocrisy that is going on where dancehall music is concerned.
Do you think this is really, though, an issue of hypocrisy and uptown versus downtown, as opposed to the question of appropriateness?
Appropriateness is definitely not the issue right here, because as I just said, the same song that I was about to perform, the name of the song is Indicator. That song was played at the event. So it's not a case or an issue where the song, if the song was appropriate, yes or no. I just definitely feel like they have an issue with dancehall culture, and it's sad enough to say I was hired for the event. They hired Spice. So if it was a case where they wanted Spice to metamorphosis into something else, then I could have done so. But I never felt that they wanted me to adjust because they hired the brand Spice. There are so many other artists out there that you could have hired. You know what the brand Spice is about. Why hire me if you didn't wanted, Spice to be a part of it?
Well, it's interesting that you raised that, because in my interview with Mr. Salmon, he said, for instance, he spoke to Headline Entertainment and explained to them that they want you to tailor your performance a bit. And he's also saying that as part of that, you excluded the dancers in tailoring the performance to suit the kind of event that they wanted.
Mm-hmm. And I did tailor my performance because, as you know, I'm always out with my Team Spice dancers, and I didn't bring them. That was a part of tailoring my performance. And I was set to do a clean set as I started out, doing edited versions of my songs. And once again, I am going to continue to raise the issue that that same song was played. So it wasn't an issue with me tailoring the performance. The same song that I was about to perform was played at the event and was danced to with people who were skimpily dressed.
In retrospect, do you think that there are other songs in your catalog that you could have performed at the event?
I could have performed a lot of other songs. I've done a lot of reggae songs, Baby I Love You, no matter what people say. There's so many other songs that I could have sung at the event. But I was never given the impression that they wanted me to adjust in that form or to do other songs. I simply thought the mere fact that you hired the brand Spice, that you wanted me to continue being, the brand Spice, because that is who you hired. So I wasn't given that impression that they wanted me to do some other songs. And I hear other people saying that, I could done, this, I could have sung that or whatever. But you hired Spice. I didn't expect to give you Marcia Griffiths.
When they asked you to tailor your performance, why didn't you think that meant that you would sing more uplifting songs befitting of the occasion?
Uplifting song is not what the brand Spice is about. And once you ask me to tailor my performance, I therefore will think that you mean, to do an edited version, to clean up my set, which was leaving my dancers, not having them on stage. And once I'm giving you a clean set and you hire me for an event, I'm thinking that that is tailored my performance. I didn't expect, like I said, I didn't know that you wanted me to do like some completely different songs. Because if I was asked to do so, then I could have done, because I have a wide catalog. But I was never given that impression.
All right. Another thing is the issue of, you raised it on your social media page about your rhythm being cut. And the explanation you had been given is technical difficulties, correct?
Definitely. I was given the impression immediately when I left stage that they had some technical difficulties. My DJ that I brought there, Richie Feelings, he was the one that was playing, and he was playing from his laptop. Now, I read in the paper earlier this morning that Mr. Salmon is saying that something was wrong with my CD. I never went there with any CD. I never went there with any anything but Richie Feelings, who brought his laptop to play. And when he went on to play a rhythm, they cut it because they said that they were having some form of feedback, like it was muffling or something like that, and that is why they cut it. So I'm kind of surprised now to hear all of these stories, and they're trying to throw the blame on me, and I'm not going to sit and take the blame for something that I had little knowledge of.
The organizers for the event are also saying that Richie Feelings, your DJ, he didn't turn up for the rehearsal. He came to the event at 7 o'clock when it's supposed to start at 7:30, and all those issues factored into the technical issues. So they're saying that the technical issues are from your side and your DJ's side and not theirs.
Can I continue to elaborate? That is also a blatant lie. Because when I was scheduled for that event, I was scheduled under the impression that I would be backed by the rough cut bands. That is what I was told. I was never told that I would be performing on tracks in the first place. So that is another lie. I was told that I would be backed by the Rough Cut bands, who has been backing me for over 10 years. So with a rehearsal or not, Rough Cut is a band that I could call and someone say, oh, you have Rough Cut and I have nothing to worry about. And that is what I was told when I was being booked for the event. It was not until the day of the show when someone said, oh, they're no longer using Rough Cut bands, and so you will have to work on track or whatever CD. I don't use CDs because I have a DJ wherever I go. I travel with a DJ. And so once Richie Feelings is going to be there and he has his laptop, I have no need for a CD. So I never went to that event with a CD. And I was never given the impression that I have any rehearsal the day before either, because I was never in the island the day before. So I'm not sure who Mr. Salmon is communicating with or through, but I wasn't given those information.